speed and stamina. There are 55 cars and 110 drivers, representing countries from all over the world. They will drive day and night through sun and rain. Beneath his racing suit, each driver must wear fireproof underwear, capable of withstanding 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit, the temperature of burning gasoline, for 15 seconds. Yellow flags and yellow lights along the circuit indicate the presence of an accident. Yellow means danger, no overtaking. And so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most famous motor car race in the world, the 38th running of the Grand Prix of Endurance and Efficiency.
Running at speed, the passing was done at speed. In 1970, we went over proper ahead of time with a rather simple plan that you do for any kind of event motion picture. That is to say, go in, get ready, shoot the practice, shoot the race itself, and then shut down and wait for all those people to go home, and then go back and make the movie. We had 20 crews that shot a lot of the practice, took in shifts, but once on the predetermined positions, when they were established and the race started, those crews stayed on their camera the whole 24 hours. In those days, it wasn't like now with car cams.
Was a side mount on Steve's 917 on the first driver change, which was shooting through the window at Steve. And I talked to Galen and I said, can we put a mount on, and when the car comes to a stop, we have two operators, and you put it on a solenoid and disconnect it so they can take it and follow Steve around and see the rest of the traffic go behind it. And he thought about it, he said, yeah, sure. So we did it, and it was perfect. It's not in the big Ferrari, in that he runs into the slower 917. It hit every mark on every camera. We had 12 cameras or 14 cameras, and hit every single mark. It was perfect. And we saw it, and we were just fascinated by it. You know, we didn't have a bad shot. When the Queen comes,
you make it, and make it as authentic as possible. All of the sounds were specific. Every single car and every single thing is a 917 or a Ferrari or a Lola or whatever. It's the real sound in the right gear. A few days prior to the premiere, we showed the film to Steve McQueen. I didn't think Steve would like it. I mean, because he hadn't had a hand in the post-production. I really didn't think he would like it. And when the lights came up, he turned around and he gave me a big hug. And he said, now you see what was in my head, you know? And he was very complimentary and liked what we had done. He was very happy. The first time we saw the whole picture put together was in Indianapolis, and there was a special charity premiere. And that was the first time Lee and I had actually seen the entire movie put together.
The film made $22 million, which was the same as Dirty Harry made. It did well. We thought it should have done more than that because there was no bigger star at that time than Steve McQueen.
This movie started when somebody said, gentlemen, start your engines at Le Mans. And it ended because we had committed to this premiere the night before the Indianapolis race on Memorial Day, and that was the end of it. So there were the only two givens of that movie was the start and the end. The middle was chaos.
I think to have been...
It's remarkable. A lot of people have taken a crack at this since then, you know, the Days of Thunder and Driven and what have you. And now with the toys that one has, there's so much more one can do, and yet, I must say, from the racing standpoint, I think we captured what Steve wanted.
Thank you, Michael.